to maybe Edgebrook, go do some shopping at all the local stores there. So much fun to be had. Sandy Ding is joining us this morning from Edgebrook. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
We need to talk about this wine glass.
Yes, oh my gosh. So Saturday is it's a first time ever event for Edgebrook, and you know we try to do something every month of the year, obviously except for maybe January, February. But so brand new event for us. It's basically a wine walk. So tickets are just $20. It's this Saturday from 3 to 6. So perfect time to bring out mom or someone special that you want to bring, or come as a solo, do a wine adventure for your, for yourself. That's
I'll
fine.
do that. I'll go do a wine adventure on my own. So much fun.
So you get a commemorative wine glass that you use at 10 different shops at Edgebrook. So you get to stroll, sip, shop, and then we're having live entertainment too. So we have the Vince Chiarelli band coming out from 2:30 to 6. So event from 3 to 6, registration starts at 2:30, and you get your glass, you get a wristband, and you start strolling and sipping and shopping.
Stroll and sip?
Yeah, you can't beat that. And then at the end, make sure you go to Cork Keg and Spirits, because then you get the special gift of this wine bag.
That's pretty great.
Yes, and then if you like one of the wines, we give you a little map with a little rating sheet. You can say, yes, I like this one. You head to Cork Keg at the end, and you can fill your bag. There you go.
Get yourself some wines. Get mom some wines for Mother's Day weekend.
Perfect.
This is really perfect timing with the weather too. What was the inspiration to bring this event to light?
Well, it was really, we didn't necessarily have an event in May. And then usually, we had one of our arts and crafts events, but it started right as Music on the Mall started. So it was kind of a little too hectic.
Yeah.
So let's do something for May, and then we'll go right into the music for June. So
what a perfect way to do that.
Yes.
And you can hear some of the music there.
Oh yes, wonderful. Yeah, sort of like a preamble to music on the Mall.
So much fun.
Yes.
So for people to register, where do they need to go? And tickets are only $20, so you need to get them ahead of time.
Yes, absolutely ahead of time. You can go on to edgebrookshops.com, which is our website. You go to the events and specials page, you find Sip and Stroll, and it's right there. You can just click and it takes you right to the page to order the tickets.
Fantastic. There's the information there on the screen for you too. Is there any limit to how many tickets someone can purchase, or is it going to sell out?
I hope it would be a sellout. That's great. First time you don't know, right? Yeah. With a first time event, but we're at a limit of 300, so we're approaching that. So
that's fantastic.
If you're thinking about it, click on.
You got to act fast is what I'm hearing.
Yes, exactly. And with Aaron's weather forecast, you couldn't ask for a better day, better weekend.
It's going to be so much fun. And as people are going around to these different shops, there's deals and specials as well.
Yes, exclusive discounts just for that time only. So a great time to get into a shop that maybe you haven't been in before. We have so many things at Edgebrook, from women's boutiques to, you can ship a package, you can go to a small animal boutique, we have a resale shop with Quaint. So there's so many shops to explore.
If you haven't been to Edgebrook in a while, this is the time to go because there's so much growth happening, and also farmers market is now back for the season. How was that yesterday?
Oh, beautiful. It was a great day. Couldn't have ordered it even, ever better. We had a lot more people for our first market than we normally would. And, May is hard because farmers don't have a lot of local produce yet, right?
They just have kind of their little bits.
Not a lot. So May is a good time for us to try out some new vendors. So they have soaps or bakery goods or some other things that don't necessarily involve produce, but kind of fit with the farmers market theme. So it's great to be able to do that. They get to check us out, we get to check them out, and hopefully bring them on for full season.
And hey, people get to go in and they get to try something different kind of every week at farmers market, because you'll see some of those different vendors come through.
Yeah.
What are some of the new ones this year?
So we have, yesterday we had 3 new farms, and they are actually new farmers too. So within the last year, which is great. So a lot of them had some goat's milk soaps. I saw bakery goods. They had a lot of starter plants. So if you want to grow your own tomato plants or cucumber, zucchini, or some of your own herbs like basil and thyme, and that they had a lot of those there too.
They did the starting work for you.
Yes, they do.
So that way I won't kill them trying to grow a plant.
Yes, and then sometimes they have recipes. They tell you how. They're the experts. You go to them for all of that information. I have a brown thumb too, so I understand that.
Yep, that is the best way to describe my
Yes.
skill with plants. So farmers market, definitely the place you want to go and check out. That is every single Wednesday through October.
Yep.
Always a very good time. And we have to quickly mention, I mean, Music on the Mall is right around the corner for Edgebrook.
It is, and WIFR is one of our sponsors, so thank you for that. You guys are great at helping us out
Hey,
with promoting
it's lots
that.
of fun, so I'm happy to do
It is fun. I know. You guys come out and do some live breaks, which is wonderful. So starts Friday, June 6th. Every performance is free. It's 6:30 to 8:30 and through September 5th this year.
So lots of opportunity,
Yes.
and it gets full.
It does.
People don't realize you got to get there early. You got to plant your spot.
I remember the very first concert we did when I started taking over. At 6 o'clock, there was no one, and I was so panicked. Now, when I come to set up at like 4:30, there's already people there.
They've already staked their spot, but I mean, you can make a real evening of it. You can go and shop beforehand, get some dinner, and I know Lucha has that kind of to-go system for Music on the Mall too.
Exactly, because a lot of people will put their seats down, their chairs down, and then exactly like you said, either head to Baker or Lucha, and you can get your food and eat that before it even starts. So
lots of exciting
it's wonderful.
things.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. It's really fun.
And hey, kick it all off with the Sip and Stroll. You can still get those tickets. It is happening this Saturday, 3 to 6 at Edgebrook. Tickets are $20. Get them online ahead of time. Go to edgebrookshops.com, navigate to their events page, and they have all the information there to get that. Same thing with Farmers Market. Check it out, see the different vendors. And while you're scrolling on the events page on Edgebrook, check out Music on the Mall and see the different acts that are coming up. It is going to be a fantastic summer. There's always something happening at Edgebrook, whether it's shopping local entertainment.
Yeah.
I mean, everything. That's the best part about it is it's so focused and giving lots of local talents different opportunities.
Yeah, and we're situated right in the heart of Rockford, so it's easy to get to from no matter where you're coming from. So we love that, and it's in that neighborhood feel. So it's cozy. It's easy, you know, it's close parking. You don't have to walk very far. So
and it's true. It is easy to walk all the way around through there. Get your steps in while you're stripping and sipping and strolling.
Yeah, did you almost say stripping?
We're sipping.
Yeah, sipping. Unless you're my husband, maybe you might. Who knows? He doesn't do well with wine.
There's a limit, so no, we won't do that. But thank you so much for being here, Sandy. Make sure to go to edgebrookshops.com, checking out all their upcoming events. So much fun to be had there. We appreciate you coming this morning. And
thank you for having me.
Sip and stroll. Sip and stroll coming up on Saturday. Thanks for being here. We'll be right back after the break.